guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. In today's video, we are doing 3 eye looks. The Juvia's Place, the Violets palette. Here's the palette. I've been wearing it a lot lately, and I've come up with a lot of pretty easy wearable looks with it. So I just wanted to show off 3 that I've been wearing a lot lately. So if you want to watch the looks, just stay tuned, and I will timestamp each look down in the comments below. Thank you. Alright guys, so this is look 1, and we're just going to conceal our eyelids to use as a primer. Any concealer will do. And I'm going in with this deep purple matte shade in the corner, and I'm tracing out where I want my deepest part of the crease to go. This is going to be kind of like a really heavy cut crease look. Using just a little kind of tapered brush, and then on top of that I'm starting to blend out with that lighter purple matte shade. And any kind of fluffy brush will do in blending this out. And I'm going back in with that deeper matte purple, and I'm just adding depth. And I'm kind of like going between adding the depth and then blending it in with the lighter purple. And then I'm taking my e.l.f. concealer, and I am cutting that crease with a concealer brush. I like to put the concealer on my waterline and then look up to get a line and go just slightly above it, because I've got super hooded eyelids and I feel like it makes it a little bit more noticeable. So I'm just putting concealer all over this area, and I'm taking this like shimmery purple and I'm packing that in the concealer, and I feel like it wasn't showing up as pigmented, so I switched brushes. And I did a fluffier brush, and then I did this kind of like champagne color on the inner corner part of it. I just wanted to add more tones to give it more dimension, and then, I don't know, it wasn't really doing it for me. So I was taking the champagne farther, and then I'm going along like the crease line, trying to get it like packed in over the concealer really, really well. And I wanted it a little brighter, so I just went in with that light, like lilac-y, shimmery color. That's like my favorite color in this whole palette, and I just loaded it on top of the whole thing. I should have just done that to begin with, but I wanted to add some depth to this look a little bit. So I'm just going back over, and I'm using packing and swiping motions, and then I'm going in with a champagne-y color again, just to add even just a little bit of depth. So I've got both eyes done, and I'm doing the lighter purple and the darker purple on the underneath of my eye right here. I like to just take it and do the waterline with that. And I'm going in with a highlighter. This is the Jeffree Star Ice Cold, and I'm just highlighting my brow bone, my inner corner, everywhere to brighten up the whole eye look. And I'm adding a winged liner. This is honestly just a random eyeliner pen, and I mean any of them will work. And then I'm doing some lashes. Lashes that I paired with this are the Black Moon Cosmetics in the style Cancer. So here is look number 1. Alright, so now we're going in with look number 2. I'm using the e.l.f. concealer again just to prime my eyelids here. And I think this is the easiest of all the looks I did. I'm just taking this like lilac shade, and I'm packing it all around the outer edge of my eye. And I'm kind of like blending as I'm packing, just so it's like, I'm mostly doing this to set the concealer. And then I'm going in with that matte deep purple shade, and I'm putting that all in my crease. This is going to be kind of like more of a smoky eye, but I don't know, more simple I guess than the last one. And I'm just really blending this out. I want these colors blend so well, and I just like to make sure I have like a nice blended look. So I'm going back and forth with my fluffy brush and just like picking up just a very little bit of pigment at a time, just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines in there. And then I'm taking my concealer and I'm cutting the crease. I'm not doing the whole crease. I'm just doing like half of it, because this is going to be kind of like a cut crease smoky eye sort of vibe. And then everywhere that the concealer is, I'm just packing in there. And then I'm going in with our palette with this like shimmery shade, and I'm packing that on where we just cut to set the concealer. I want it to be like a nice shimmery purple right there. very iridescent vibes. I really, really love this shade. It's like, I don't know, it's gorgeous. And I've got it nice and set in the concealer, and so once I do that, I kind of go over and swipe it on there to make sure I've got that pigment built up. And then I'm going in with this deep purple shimmery shade, and I'm doing that on the outer edge. So where that little kind of harsh area was, where the concealer was, I just want to blend that out. And I wanted to add more shimmer to it too, so I was kind of blending the shimmers into the smokiness of the outside with this shade here. So I've got both eyes done, right? And I'm trying to work, and look at Bean. Oh my gosh, this is why we cannot have nice things. She has to be up my butt. Alright, so anyway, we're doing some mascara and then putting on some lashes, which these are the Allure ones, and this is my first time I was wearing them, and I wasn't really a fan of these lashes. They were cute, they were lightweight, but I don't know, I don't know, I like them more dramatic, I guess. But anyway, yeah. Alright, so here is look number 1 with the Juvia's Place the Violets palette. I love, this is how I usually do my eyeshadow when I use this palette. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really loving these lashes. These are by the Allure, and they're the, what is the style? I don't know, low, whatever this says. Yeah, I mean, the band is really thin, like they're very lightweight, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of these lashes, but this is the first time I've tried these, but yeah. I think this will be the easiest look out of the 3 looks that we're doing today. Alright, so now we're going in with our third look. I actually have one eye done in this one, so you can actually see what we're doing. This one's going to be more of a halo eye, so again, we're setting with our concealer, and I'm using like a brush to blend it in, and I'm taking that matte lilac color, and I'm putting it on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye really heavy. Kind of setting the concealer with it first, and then I'm taking that matte deep purple shade, and I'm really putting that where I want our depth to be, which is on the outside and on the inside of the eye. And so I've got those two, so I'm kind of connecting there in the middle. And I know what you're thinking, this looks so crazy, how is this going to turn out good? It just takes a ton of blending. You take this light purple shade and just blend this to filth. I mean, really, like, it's so much blending. And then I like to go between packing the purple on and then taking the lilac to blend it out. So I'll keep the brushes that I'm using in front of me, and I'll just alternate between the two until I'm satisfied. Just adding pigment and then blending it out. It feels tedious, but blending colors like that can be. So I'm taking our e.l.f. concealer, and I'm just doing it on the middle of the eye because this is going to be more of like a halo effect. I took it a little too far over. I didn't actually mean to do that. And then I take that lavender shade, and I want to put that in the very middle because that's where I want the brightest part of this look to be, is right in the middle. So I'm putting that everywhere we just had our concealer to go, and I'm packing it in there really good to make sure that there's plenty of pigment. And then I'm taking this purple shade in the bottom middle, and I'm blending that in with the shade we just put in the middle and the outer shade. And just like building up that pigment, just putting a little bit on at a time until you're satisfied with it. That is the way to go. And I wasn't really feeling a wing with this one, so this is I think a KVD eyeliner. Putting that on my waterline, mostly to just help the lashes blend in, because I didn't want them to look crazy. And then I'm putting this mascara on. Just a little bit of mascara to help blend the falsies in. And the lashes that I'm using are the Kiss You Do You. These are some of my favorites. They're just so freaking cute, and they look so good with any look. They're very dramatic, very cute. I love them. And then I'm just doing the underneath. I guess I didn't film it for the middle one, but I just go in with the light purple and the dark purple. I usually mix the two of them, or I'll do the light first and then the dark on just like the outer bit, but I'm just doing that.
Alright, so let's zoom in on this one. This is kind of like a halo eye look. But yeah, I'm really loving this palette a lot lately. So I wanted to do a couple of looks on it, and I was trying to keep them easy, wearable. I mean, the color scheme, it's pretty similar. Like, I don't use this one as much, but I definitely go through, well, everyone else, especially these two and this one. But I love the color scheme. I love the violet feel of this palette. You can build the pigment up to make it very dimensional. The mattes, they are matte-ing. Oh, they are beautiful. But this palette needs a lot of love, and I hope that this helps someone out there. Maybe if you have this palette and you are struggling to find some looks with it. I wanted to put together 3 that I wear a lot using it. It's like cut crease, and then a bigger cut crease, and then this one's kind of like a halo eye. But yeah, another one I would like to do is like take the deep matte and do it like a whole matte, like smoky eye. I need to play with it and do it some more because the pigment's very strong in it. So anyway, there's 3 looks with the Violets palette. Let me know what you think of the video, and I hope this helps someone out. I will catch you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it for more, because I got plenty of videos coming. But anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next one. Bye.